This portion of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited, fueling growth for people.
Welcome back to the Bahamas Tonight Weekend. Air traffic controllers seeking a renewed working contract as negotiations with the government have stalled. That according to Union President Roscoe Papal. It's been 4 years now since the old agreement expired, and Papal says salary is one of the main issues and the need for additional training and resources also a concern for controllers.
We were understaffed, have been understaffed for a number of years, and we have asked the government to continue to train persons. However, this was slow in coming. In addition to training, compensation, proper compensation for the air traffic controllers has been something that we have been asking the government to look at. During the times when we were doing well, the government did not pay sufficient attention to that. Air traffic controllers in the Bahamas are among the lowest paid controllers in this region.
Papal says his union is sensitive to the financial constraints of the government. However, members will not be taken advantage of.
What we want to do is to negotiate terms that will permit us, when the country is able to do so, to find a way to properly compensate the air traffic controllers. And that is the premise of our negotiations, not to put a strain on the government.
Well, despite the slow economic period, one hotel property is still spreading its wings. Our Julian Gibson has more on the expansion plans of the Sandals Resort.
We had a major renovation last year with the Balmoral Tower, which is half of the resort, which is the actual existing side of it. Had a full gut total renovation. The hotel is doing very well overall. You know, Sandals is an ever-evolving product where we continuously try to raise our standard.
Now with Sandals holding its own in the Bahamas at its 2 properties, Stewart says they are now concentrating on 2 additional destinations.
Grenada is the latest Sandals, the newest island. Will be opening in early December. We took over the Las Torres property. It's a 100-room property, completely gutted what's in there. We're putting in the better part of a $70 million addition, which will be an additional 133 suites. Pools on the 5th floor, oversized room, 65-inch LEDs in each of the rooms. Every room will have a soaking tub, a Japanese soaking tub on the exterior. Some will have private pools, private jacuzzis, either 8 restaurants. It's going to be the best of what Sandals is today, and we're very, very happy with how that's going, and we're proud to be in Grenada. We've been trying to get into Grenada for over a decade.
What about your property in Turks and Caicos? How's that coming along?
It's coming along great. We acquired the property next door, the Veranda, which is a condo residence, so we're undergoing some pretty severe renovations. It was a condo hotel, so we've had to adapt it to the all-inclusive product. It opens on the 22nd of May, and you know, we're looking good. We've started it fairly low in terms of occupancy to get it ramped up so it integrates well with the existing side of the property, which is completely sold out. So, you know, Beaches, Turks and Caicos will end up with 19 restaurants in total. We'll have 1,800 staff, about 850 rooms and suites.
Reporting for the ZNS News Network, I am Julian Gibson.
Thanks a lot, Julian. The Bahamas Red Cross Society renaming one of its key centers and ensuring that it provides a greater impact in the over-the-hill community. The facility situated on Blue Hill Road is now renamed in honor of the Society's longest-serving Director General, the late Marina Glinton. Minister of National Security and MP for Bain and Grantstown, Dr. Bernard Nottage, is pleased with the new initiative.
Historical landmark in Bain and Grantstown, which many of us, as I said, recall its decades of service as a nursery for single working mothers. It is therefore of significance that it will once again be used to assist the needs of young people of Bain and Grantstown, as it will be done in partnership with the Lignum Vitae Project, whose focus is on promoting change through educational programs for young people. I extend appreciation to the project also. We will be richer for the use of this facility, as it will greatly assist the government's program to effect a social transformation in the community.
Dame Marguerite Pindling, who has worked as a patron with the Bahamas Red Cross Society for a number of years, recalled Mrs. Glinton's tremendous impact.
God used her in a very special and fulfilling way to clothe the naked, to feed the hungry, and to bring relief to the suffering and the dying. And so today we pay tribute to our friend and comrade and celebrate her contributions in renaming this building, which represents hope for those in need in this community and a place where people may find solace and refuge, training and support, mentorship and humanitarian aid. And we do so in the honor of our beloved late sister, Marina Glinton.
Larry Glinton, son of the late Director General, also reflected on his mother's efforts to ensure that the Red Cross benefits from a new headquarters.
When they were discussing building the headquarters and they had absolutely no money, I said, Mommy, as an accountant, I feel compelled to tell you that this isn't a wise move going forward. She said, Larry, if we don't have a place to store supplies, it's no point in us going to the public and trying to get supplies to help the needy. And we have to help the needy, so we have to have a building to keep supplies. And we are going to get this building, and we're going to have it with supplies for this community.
And that does it for this portion of the news, but don't go anywhere. Sports is up next with Julian Gibson.